Inshallah and Ashe. Welcome to a fantastic Friday. We are live and I'm multi-streaming here, which is fantastic. Multi-streaming through the galaxy. Um, so either way, welcome to my show, Fantastic Friday. I am the Tanya D, your holistic Shaw medium, lunar guide, and human mirror, here to reflect the cosmic currents moving through you and, of course, around you in those subtle bodies. So welcome, everybody. What a day I've had. So we're stepping into a very interesting energetic landscape tonight. Today, the moon is currently traveling through Aquarius and Pluto also in Aquarius. If you don't know, just turned retrograde, what I like to call off on holiday. So there's something happening beneath the surface right now. Things happen for us, not to us, whether it's collectively, emotionally, and personally, honestly. So this is the kind of energy that asks, what is shifting underneath your identity? And while Aquarius is activating the collective mind, we're also preparing for something very grounding, the Taurus New Moon on May 16th. A new moon that is not just about dreaming, but about building. So today, this afternoon, wherever you are, we're going to break down the BaZi chart behind this new moon, the elemental dynamics, of course, the timing, divine timing, and what this energy is asking you to cultivate, especially as we move through the Yin Water Snake Month, the Fire Horse year, and this deeper shift between vision and also execution. So before we dive in, go ahead and drop your moon sign in the comments or the chat. And if you know your day master, go ahead and drop that as well. I just want to see who's in the room tonight, who's in the village as we tune in. Because if you've been feeling restless, maybe timeless, even uncertain, like something is changing but you can't fully name it yet, you're probably already feeling this energy. And at the end of tonight's show, I'll be opening up live cowrie shell divinations so we can look at how these energies may actually be moving through your path in real time, in reality. So go ahead and take a breath, take a pause, opening up your awareness, and let's step into the energy together. It's like walking through the mirror. Now, before we dive into the BaZi chart for the new moon in Taurus, I really want to speak directly to the Aquarius natal moon signs for a moment, because the moon is in Aquarius at this timing. If you know, you know. What do I want to say? Because the moon is currently traveling through Aquarius, and Pluto in Aquarius just turned retrograde, off on holiday, which means something deep is shifting underneath your emotional landscape. If your natal moon is in Aquarius, you may be feeling unusually aware right now, like you can feel the future, maybe see the future, but you're still standing in the in-between, in the ethers. So this energy can feel restless, mentally overstimulating, emotionally detached one moment, and deeply aware the next. But Pluto, off on holiday in Aquarius, is asking you to stop performing the identity and start embodying the truth. A lot of Aquarius moons, I find, carry the weight of seeing what others don't see, feeling ahead of their time. But this energy is asking, it's even cultivating, like, can you trust what you know enough to actually move with it, like moving with that and trusting in it? So if your natal moon is in Aquarius when you were born, go ahead and drop the emoji for Aquarius in the comments or the chat. I just want to see who's feeling this energy today, tonight, wherever you are on the planet. And speaking of Aquarius moons, if you know, you know, I actually created a full Aquarius moon forecast over on YouTube. So we're going to take a quick energetic pause. You can grab some water, a bevy, stretch, take a breath, take a pause, climb into your skin, breathe, of course. And when we come back, we're going to be diving into the elemental chart for the Taurus New Moon with a little mini ritual, the Yin Water Snake Month that we're currently arrived in, the Fire Horse year as we're galloping through the galaxy, and what this energy is asking you to build. All right. So, my energetic beings, you magical souls, enjoy the forecast, and I'll meet you right back here in just a few minutes after the insights for the Aquarius natal moons. Taurus season is where everything begins to slow down. After the fire of Aries, we move into Earth, into the body, into what's real. This is the season of stability, self-worth. What we're truly authentically building. It's not about rushing forward. It's about rooting into what lasts. And depending on your natal moon sign, this energy will land in your emotional body differently. If you've been thinking about your life instead of actually feeling it, this is why. This is your Taurus season moon medicine. If your natal moon is in Aquarius, detachment returns to the body. I love that. I just love that feeling. But Taurus season can feel grounding and uncomfortable for Aquarius moons. So if your natal moon is in Aquarius, your emotional body processes through perspective, ideas, detachment. You're kind of eclectic, radical in a way. You see things through a different light, a different stage. You observe before you feel. You understand before you embody. But Taurus season shifts you out of the mind and back into the body. Taurus feels, Aquarius observes. And this season asks you to come back into direct experience. So during the season of Taurus, Aquarius moons may feel disconnected from their body, more aware of emotional distance, resistant to slowing down, but also pulled into thought instead of sensation. Curious about emotions, but not fully in them. You could be called to ground, but unsure how. This is air meeting earth, and it's eclectic air. And earth does not observe, it experiences. Then the Scorpio full moon on the 1st of May disrupts the emotional distance. So for your moon in Aquarius, this may illuminate where you've detached instead of felt. It could illuminate these emotional truths that you can't intellectualize. There's this gap between thinking and experiencing. There could be deeper vulnerability beneath the logic. So this is your invitation to feel fully. And then the Taurus New Moon on the 16th of May is inviting embodiment. It may activate grounding into your physical reality, but also creating tangible stability, connecting emotion to your body, feeling the feels, but also building real world foundations. So this is where your ideas become lived experiences. And your medicine for Taurus season, your moon medicine, is embodied presence. This means feel before analyzing and also returning to your senses. Ground into your body daily with ritual, of course, and connect. Connect emotionally, not just intellectually. Stay present with what is. Focus on what's right. Aquarius understands, Taurus experiences. Together, they create integration. And your moon mantra, you're probably wondering why I picked out all these fun pictures, because they're very earthing. Your moon mantra, I am fully present in my body and my experience. If you feel yourself observing your life instead of living it, Taurus season is gently guiding your moon back into the moment. Come back to your body. That's where life is actually happening. And if you're ready to stop observing your life and start living it, step into the coven. The doorway's open. Taurus season is here to remind your moon that you don't have to rush your life. You're allowed to slow down, to feel, to build something steady and real. Whatever is unfolding for you right now, it's asking for your presence, not your urgency. Stay with it, trust it, let it grow. Comment your moon sign below and follow along for the rest of the Taurus season series. Ashe, and I'll see you on the other side. Ashe, and welcome back, everybody. And now, let's step into the deeper elemental landscape behind the Taurus New Moon, because this is not just a moon about manifestation, this is a moon about execution. We are now fully entering the Yin Water Snake Month. Within the Yang Fire Horse year, the elemental foundation, and this creates a very specific energetic tension, feeling versus movement, intuition versus action, and precision versus pressure. So let's break down the elemental forecast, the BaZi chart. So we've got a Yang metal tiger of a day. Yang metal is the day master. The tiger is sitting below. In a Yin Water Snake Month, listen to last week's show if you want to hear about the month. And a Yang Fire Horse year, join the portal if you want to dive into the year, every year in the coven, or every month. We're changing that up, complete with rituals, meditations, and a lot of self-work, basically, shadow work included. So this is all happening at the Yin Water Goat Hour. So let's step into the elemental architecture behind this Taurus new moon happening for us next Saturday. Because this chart is not passive manifestation energy. Energetically, this is a chart that's really about clarity, movement, emotional intelligence, and even strategic execution. So this is how we're going to be kind of experiencing the experience of the day, being that Yang metal tiger day. The day energy being Yang metal, sitting on top of the tiger. This is powerful. Yang metal is truth, precision, cutting through illusion. And the tiger moves. This is not sitting still energy. It's a tiger. So this is the part of you that already knows something has to change. The tiger does not wait for permission. It feels the opening and it moves. Now pair that with the Yin Water Snake Month, the field that we are moving through right now. And this is where the energy becomes more subtle, more strategic, more intentional, definitely. So Yin Water does not force. It senses. It's the feelers. And the snake waits for exact moment to act and even to shed. So this month is not about moving fast. It's about moving right. But underneath all of this, we are still inside a Yang Fire Horse year, the pressure to act. And this energy does not want stagnation. This is a year of movement, definitely. Visibility, the universe is moving us. It's bold identity shifts. Go watch Michael. So even though the snake is strategic, the horse still wants motion. And then we land in this Yin Water Goat Hour. This is the emotional undertone or the undercurrent. So this softens the chart emotionally. This is sensitivity, reflection, like the mirrored reflection. It's deep emotional awareness, the subtle messages, but also a desire to create something meaningful. So the goat wants alignment, the greatest of all time, not just success, but emotional resonance. So feel this sequence. The metal cuts through illusion. The tiger wants movement. The snake chooses precision. The horse creates momentum. And the goat asks the question, does this actually mean something to you? That's the question. But also, if you understand the elementals, we have an entire fire direction with the snake, the horse, and the goat. That is all the southern borders. A ritual. I would definitely be doing a ritual. Well, I'm doing that anyway. If you know, you know. So I just want to bring that to the forefront. In the tiger is actually the birth of fire. The horse is a direction of fire. And then at the hour, literally on the same day, the hour of the dog, we've got a trine, a fire trine. So this Taurus new moon is not just about setting intentions. It's about building something stable on solid ground, something aligned, something you can actually sustain for time and space. So this is where manifestation becomes embodied, not just the vision of it, but the execution. It's the executioner's grid. So not just dreaming, but movement. Definitely a lot of movement. And this is where people literally get stuck, I find. They feel the pull, they see the vision, but they hesitate. They overthink a lot of times, and they never move with it. So if you've been feeling this energy, because we're coming towards it, this tension between knowing and moving, that's exactly the work that we do deeper inside my private sessions and, of course, my online coven. Just understanding your own timing, your own chart, your own elemental rhythm, and how to actually align with what's trying to emerge or even purge. So this new moon is asking one question: will you trust what you know enough to build from it? So now I really want to make this a little personal for a moment, because this Taurus new moon, I do this every year or every week, it's going to land differently depending on your own personal day master. And remember, this is just the surface. Your full chart really tells a deeper story, and I do customize rituals based on your own personal elemental algorithm. But if you have a wood day master, yang or yin wood, it's kind of like the tiger and the rabbit. This new moon may feel for you like you're finally seeing where your energy actually wants to grow, because you are a wood element. But you may also realize not everything can come with you. So this is pruning energy, directional growth even, choosing what's aligned. If you have a fire day master, which would be yang or yin fire, we've got a yang fire here. It's the being and the ding. This may feel activating for you, like something inside of you is literally ready to move. But the deeper lesson here for you, if you have a fire day master, is intentional action over impulsive action. It's ruled by Mars. So this is not burn yourself out kind of energy. This is aligned ignition. And if you have an earth day master, the mountain or the soil, this new moon may feel emotional for you. You're always in transition, like the ground underneath you is shifting, earthquaking. You may be sensing where you've been holding things on too tightly. So this new moon is asking you, specifically earthies, to soften enough to receive, be in receivership. If you have a metal day master, we've got yang metal on this chart. So this energy may feel very clarifying, like something has become impossible to ignore. You're cutting through illusion right now. You can probably sense that. But the question is, will you act on what you know, or are you going to harbor the energies? Now, if you have a water day master, yin or yang, we've got a lot of water in this chart anyway. Nothing in storage, but it still is there. It's intuition. It's also currency and it's flow. So this may feel very deeply intuitive for you, like your emotional body already knows the direction that you want to flow to, the course of action. But the challenge is not staying in feeling. So this new moon wants movement. even if it's one aligned step that you choose to take. So whatever is landing for you. And the deeper invitation of this new moon, because things happen for us, is to really build from alignment, from authenticity, not fear, not pressure from yourself or usually outside forces, and definitely not overthinking. The mind is a tool, but truth. It's the precision. And this is exactly why we work with ritual inside the coven. Because manifestation, whatever that is not just mental, it's energetic. It's in the subtle energetic fields, emotional frequencies, even the vibration, it's embodied energy. For this Taurus new moon specifically, I would invite you into a very simple practice. I do a lot of rituals, but a ritual of grounding, clarity and aligned movement, like Tai Chi. So as a ritual, something simple, of course, light a candle. We've got lots of fire. Placing your hands over your heart, one or both. Prayer pose is what I like to do. And really ask yourself, like, what am I truly ready to build? And sit in that space and just let whatever comes up for you come through. Not what sounds good, not what looks successful, but what actually feels aligned. It's the moon, so it's a feeling frequency. So then write it down, whatever comes up. Like, what are you ready to stop carrying in the backpack? The overthinking, the doubts, the fears, the worries, the hesitation, the identities that no longer fit. And beside it, like beside whatever you've chosen to write down, go ahead and just write one thing that you are now ready to move forward with. One aligned action that you can take, one intentional step, whatever that is. And if you want a deeper ritual, if you want to do a deeper ritual with guided activations, elemental breakdowns for yourself or others, and a space to actually integrate this energy, this frequency, that's what's inside the coven. That's why I designed the coven. And so this is where we continue this work together. It's a collective energy, a frequency. But this new moon is not asking any of us to force. It's asking us to build from truth, from our own authenticity, from our own precision, our own clarity. So with that, that was kind of a lot of energy, a lot of frequency coming through, but a lot of truth. Yeah, a lot of truth, a lot of movement. And this Taurus new moon, the frequency of it, is asking us to slow down enough to actually hear ourselves, to hear our own voice, inside voice or outside voice. Hopefully you talk to yourself like I do. So we're going to take a quick energetic pause. Once again, grab some water, stretch if you must. Breathe, of course, take that breath work. And maybe write down what came through for you as this pause before. And while we take this short little mini cosmic break, I'm going to be playing a clip for cowrie shell divination, so you can kind of sit with the energy a little deeper. And then when we come back, I'll be doing cowrie shell divinations, mini insights, if you feel called. I like that. Okay, I got to read my comments here, so hang on one second.
Are you standing at a crossroads, seeking clarity amidst life's uncertainties? Do you yearn for a deeper understanding of your purpose, your challenges, and the unseen forces at play in your life? For generations, the Dagara people of West Africa have turned to their cowrie shells for profound wisdom and guidance. These ancient tools, imbued with the spirit of the ancestors, offer a unique pathway to self-discovery and destiny. Through a personalized cowrie shell divination, we can uncover hidden truths, identify blockages, and illuminate the path forward. Whether you seek guidance on relationships, career, health, or your spiritual journey, the cowries hold the answers you seek. It's time to step into your power to embrace the wisdom that awaits you. Visit tanyad.tv/sessions to book your transformative cowrie shell divination today. Your journey to clarity begins here.
Welcome back, everybody. I see a couple comments. I'm multi-streaming. So, Lydia, I follow the moon. Why do I follow the moon? In human design, I am a reflector. And the moon, I think there's a lot of medicine in the moon. I practice rituals with the new and the full moon. I follow the moon through the seasons. Like right now, we're in the season of Taurus. So the moon, if your natal moon sign is in Aquarius, that's actually what I was speaking to today. And then we have Vesa. Sorry if I'm spelling or saying that wrong, Swanson. So your moon is in Aquarius. You have a Gemini ascendant. You're going to be so eclectically, like your vibration is going to be going through some very much transformation. Myself, I have a Gemini sun, so my career is actually going to be transforming, obviously. And my moon is actually in Scorpio. So I do get that sensation, but you are air and you can't catch air. So having an Aquarius moon, it's like, are these my people? Do I belong feeling this way? And Gemini is the thought processor. So it's like the channeling of thoughts. So you process thoughts fast. I bet people come to you because you're quick with your wit. And that's kind of how you're seen, especially as your ascendant. So if you don't know, at the end of my show every Friday, I do live mini cowrie shell divinations. So now let's just bring this energy into something personal, because everything we've talked about, or I've tuned into, the elementals, the Taurus New Moon, the Yin Water Snake, the month, all about ritual, by the way. And of course, this is a fire horse year, the initiation portal. It lands differently for each and every one of us, myself included. And sometimes we don't just need collective insight, because we're all an algorithm, right? We need personal clarity. And that's where divination comes in. So I'm opening up the live for the cowrie shell divinations to see how these energies may be moving through your path, personally or collectively, even your timing, your direction, the elementals, and also what spirit may be trying to show you right now in the moment. And don't be shy. So if you'd like a little mini session, all you have to do is comment the year and the month of birth in the chat. And then I move the shells on your behalf. I call in your spirit team and my spirit team. You can drop your question as well in the comments or the chat. And that's how I move the shells and kind of engage and tune into spirit. So this for me is an energetic exchange. It allows me to really tune into your energy, your frequency, and go deeper into what's trying to emerge for you, but also the collective, because I'm doing these live. And honestly, with this new moon happening for us coming, I do have a feeling some powerful messages are going to be coming through today specifically, especially with Aquarius. I'm probably going to get some crazy downloads myself. My phone is going off, so that's awesome. So with that, who do we want to start with today? So just take a deep breath with me, and obviously take a pause. Woo, because we've moved through quite a few things. So yeah, don't be shy. Usually I find people are shy. Sometimes I don't do any cowrie shell movement because people are shy, which is fine. So yeah, I also bring in the Fae. That's awesome. The Topsy Turbat. So that means things are on both sides appear the same, but there's a lot of movement happening underneath the currents. So things might appear sideways, but they're actually upside right, even though they may feel upside wrong. So that's awesome. So that is awesome. I'll take that. Let's see, what do I got happening here? Did I flip the whole deck? I sure did. Okay, so as we wait for somebody to comment your year and month of birth, and then I'll move the shells on your behalf. There's people on YouTube, Facebook. You're kind of all over the place, which is awesome. Multi-streaming, that's the best. So if we don't have anybody, which is awesome as well, I just know this Taurus New Moon, we've got this Yin Water Snake Month in a Fire Horse year, and the deeper truths that are trying to emerge for each and every one of us, whatever comes through. And if there's one thing I want you to leave here remembering, It's that your energy already knows, your frequency, your vibration already knows, your body knows, your spirit knows, and even your chart knows, your elemental algorithm. So the question is whether or not you trust it enough to actually move with it, move with those currents, the currency. And if you're wanting deeper clarity, private, on your own personal timing, your own chart, your elementals, your patterns, the elements to work with, and what these energies are actually asking of you personally, you probably already know. But that's exactly what a private session is for. That's where we go beyond the surface. I literally create a specific ritual based on your architecture. And then we dive into the deeper architecture or landscape of your own personal path as you move through the seasons. Of course, your day master, your elemental balance, your cycles, the season you're in, along with the patterns that may be blocking your movement or even receiving. So that's kind of how that flows. And if you're looking for ongoing support, a space to continue working with these energies, these elemental pathways, of course, rituals, monthly activations, seasonal activations, elemental guidance, and a community walking this path with you because we're all intricate, right? Then I invite you into the coven because this work isn't meant to be done one time. It's meant to be lived, embodied, brought to the forefront. And what you feel in this moment, the pull, awareness, even a shift, possibly a transformation, it's not random. It's your next level trying to emerge. So whether spirit is calling you, because that's how it works, or your soul, into deeper personal clarity or into a space of continued growth, activation, the links, of course, are there for you as well. Whenever you're ready to really move with it, your spirit knows when you're ready. And until next time, of course, just feel it, trust it, move with it. And if people can hate for no reason and throw shade, then I, the Tanya D, can shine your brilliance for absolutely no reason whatsoever. My motto is changing lives, igniting passions on the information highway while awakening the spirit. So I'll see you next week and we'll dive a little deeper into the new moon and some other fantastic stuff. But until then, thanks for showing up. And just remember, divination is the art of divination, cowrie shell, brought to the West by Elder Melodoma Somé. I'm a protege, a student of his. I prescribe rituals as medicine for the forces of adversity, whether it's health, wealth, or relationships, to help you get on your elemental pathway out into the highway. So I'm kind of a ritualistic cosmic seer. Ashe, blessings.